Latinos, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 5-minute match preview. And it's the last match before yet another international break. It's Arsenal, it's West Ham, and just some details about tomorrow's games at 3 p.m. here in the UK, which means it's 10 a.m. back home for my South Florida Gunners. And unfortunately, it's not going to be playing here in the UK due to the 3 p.m. blackout rule. What that is, it's a rule that came around in the 60s, which basically says that games can't be played here on TV from like 2:45 to 5:45 on a Saturday because they wanted to encourage more people to go to lower league matches. In this day and age, I don't think it matters. So it won't be on TV here in the UK. It will be on Peacock back in the US. So if you have Peacock, enjoy. And it's West Ham, I think that West Ham are in trouble. Their last 3 matches, I think their last match was a draw, and the 2 before that were losses. They do have a new manager. Another familiar guy is Nuno Espirito Santo. And I don't think it really matters. I think that in our form, in their form, I think we should get the win. Just to look at our last 3 matches against them, they're not pretty at home. Our last match against them was a 1-0 loss. The last home game before that was a 2-0 loss. But the match before that, we won 3-1. So, yeah, West Ham is one of those teams that we've dropped points in the last couple of years. And when you think about it, West Ham haven't been great. So if we could have won those matches, who knows? Maybe our outcome could have been a little bit different in the title race. And I think it's one that we have to win, regardless of what they have going on, what we have going on. I think it's big to win, especially before the international break. And I'd like to see us go at them. They're vulnerable. New manager, new system of plan. Go at them, get the 3 points, and head into the international break. As far as our lineup, it's our back 5 pretty much picks itself. It's gonna be Ryan goal. Left back, I'm going Calafiori. Then my center back pairing, obviously, Big Gabby, Rolls Royce Saliba. And on the other side, best right back in the Prem, Urian Timber. Picks itself. Now in our midfield, I'd like to go a little bit different. So what I would go for, I'd have Declan Rice at the 6. I wouldn't drop Zubamendi. I'd just put him to the bench. I think he's played a lot. And Rice came on later in our midweek game, so I'd probably play Rice to start with. And then in front of them, I'd like to see both Odegaard and Eberechi Eze. I think that, against West Ham, I really don't see them doing too much to us in the midfield or in the attack. I mean, it's Jerry Bowen FC, no more Mikel Antonio. So, yeah, I'd like to see us, Eze and Odegaard. Odegaard looking like the old Odegaard. I'd like to see that. Yeah, I just want to see how it works. I want to see us go at them, and I'd like to see those guys play together. I like to see Rice, in that sweeping 6. I don't think he'll have much work, but I like to see him there. As far as in front of them, you got to reward Martinelli. On the left wing, you have to reward Martinelli. The man just won't stop scoring. I think he's got 4 goals in 5 games. You got to give him a start. Please, please, please don't put Trossard out there. We've seen enough. Leave him on the bench. Up front, let's go Gyökeres. I'd like to see, with those 2 guys behind him, I'd like to see if he can score a couple goals, especially against a poor West Ham team. And on the right, if he's fit, he's playing, and it's Bukayo Saka. I know that the manager's going to play him, so yeah, it's what I expect. I think that lineup, go at them, get at them early, play fast, play that attacking football, get a couple goals in, get a couple shots off, and I think they'll crumble. I don't think West Ham, they're in a relegation fight, and let's, help them out a little bit by keeping them there. So, my prediction, I'm going to go 3-0. I don't know, man. I can't see anybody scoring against us with our defense, the way they've been playing, and if they don't score against us in Europe, I don't think West Ham is going to score against us. So, I go 3-0. I like to see a lot of goals. I like to see attacking football. Martinelli on the score sheet again. I like to see Gyökeres, on the score sheet as well. And I also like to see Martin Odegaard get a goal. So hopefully everything works out, and I'll see you on the other side of West Ham. Take it easy.